On to you, Aquarius out here. So you Aquarius gave me the most views. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you your reading first. So for you Aquarius, you have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and then you Aquarius have the Temperance. So these three cards right here for you Aquarius speak to, I'm back at it again, So you basically, okay. A lot of you Aquarius are patient. You're very much so patient. Some of you could be starting a family. Some of you Aquarius are very patient because you're looking to reward the people that have been around you through the difficult times. And a lot of you Aquarius want to make sure, excuse me, that you reward them with all the love and the care that they've shown to you. And you Aquarius want to make sure that, and it come as a surprise, right? You want to surprise them with this, but you Aquarius just want to make sure that you do right by this person first. And there's some sort of surprise that you Aquarius could be potentially saving up for. Cruise, right? Marriage for some of you. A big gift, some sort of gift, some sort of grand gesture, token of appreciation that you have for somebody. There's a sense of you Aquarius knowing what's important, and you want to make sure that your family members are set right. The Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles represents for some of you Aquarius, there's a problem in the way, right, that you have to essentially address. For other of you Aquarius, it's specifically somebody in the way, a particular person, but obviously they represent a problem. So a lot of you Aquarius are going to have to figure this problem out, or actually more so accurately address this problem. Because if it's a person, then yeah, you're going to have to let this person be known what it is. Otherwise, this person is going to continue to play like they don't know what's going on, and they're going to get in your way, right? More than likely, they're going to start off with a smile on their face. But it's up to you to basically take the smile off by just saying what it is that you want. I find that, my own perspective, I find that a lot of, well, let me go ahead and say this, right? What would really help you out is to be more direct in what's going on. Because a lot of grown-ups have problems being direct. And they essentially put themselves behind the 8-ball because of the fact that they don't want to be direct. They don't want to tell somebody X, Y, or Z. They don't want to be seen as the villain. They want to fit in, right? And a person who is trying to sabotage you will always show up more than likely with a smile on their face if they could. Like if they don't perceive you as being none the wiser, meaning that that the jig is up and that they're the inside person trying to sabotage you, they will come to you with a smile on their face. Why make it harder on themselves? Right? So if you see that about somebody, you just have to be more direct about who you are and what it is that you want. I've talked about this, for instance, like, I've talked about this before. Talked about this before that, this is not a political channel. And whenever it is that people want to talk politics to me, I immediately disengage. I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna, because the thing is that I'm not interested. That is a losing situation. Because I understand it for what it is. Why am I going to go back and forth with somebody And now I'm debating. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Debating? Nah. You have your thoughts, I have mine. We can agree to disagree. It is what it is. We ain't, But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, right? People are adults. They're going to do whatever they want to do at the end of the day. Live and let live. Real talk. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, regardless of whether if it's a person or if it's a problem that stands in your way, you Aquarius have to address that problem or that person, which is the problem. Because what I'm seeing here is that there could be some things that is stopping you from getting from point A to point F, point A to point G, I don't know, whatever point, right? And a lot of you Aquarius are going to have to address it. The High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, don't just sit there and think that said difficulties that get in the way. It could be a difficulty on a job. Like I said before, it could be something where I've talked about it before with the whole trying to get you, with you, Aquarius, understanding about how money works and trying to set yourself up and your family for life and trying to do this and everything like that. There's a sense of you, Aquarius, right? Your family is coming together. So because of it, there's blockages in the way, like I said before, right? It could be that as well, right? I'm not even going to take that off the table and act like that's not what it is. It could potentially be that as well. And more than likely it is. And you just have to be able to understand how to do it, essentially, and I've talked about it before. What you want to do is you want to find anything that compounds for you, that makes it so that you gain more while it is that you sleep. You don't have to do anything. It's hands off. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Hangman. You have to know what it is that you're getting into. This could be a while. It's not built overnight, unfortunately. But it's not built overnight, It's something that could take a while. So, time is your friend. So the thing is that the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles represents here, if it is a person, right? If it is a person, then it means that what's going on here is that you and this person basically need to get on the same page about this, because there's a sense of, whether it is that the two of you agree to disagree, or the two of you actually come to a specific conclusion about how the two of you are going to actually carry on, whether it's this relationship, whether it's, like I said before, right, the Ten of Pentacles, this planning for the future financially and all of that stuff, right? The two of you pitching in. I'm seeing that for you Aquarius who are in a relationship, this is about trying to figure out how to blend the funds together on one end, right? Who's going to contribute what? And I've said this before, 50-50, because nobody's going to want to hear, I got to contribute 80% of what I make. Nobody wants to hear that. 50-50, great. You got yourself into a sweet zone. Why? Because the other person is paying attention to how much the other person is contributing. So it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to be like, oh, I gotta give 80% of everything, pretty much. 90%, 70%. I have to do the majority is the point. No matter what we do, I gotta put in the most effort. I have to be the one to engage and dip into my resources, whatever they may be, energetically, mentally, spiritually, financially, whatever it is, emotionally, right, for this person. And this person has to only do it so much or a little bit. It's hogwash. Some of you Aquarius, This could also be you Aquarius getting money, and you Aquarius taking care of yourselves. And now you have someone trying to come in, because a lot of you Aquarius can see, like, they expecting you, like you Aquarius can see that they, you wave your Rolex in the air. You know what I'm saying? And then now, you're seeing all the individuals show up. Oh, okay, word, oh, okay. I'm going type stuff, because you know why it is. What's up, my love? You know why it is that they're here. They only there around you for the money in the first place. So there's a sense of, you Aquarius not really taking anybody serious. That's another aspect of it too. You Aquarius not taking anybody seriously because you Aquarius just flexing a little bit. Just doing a little bit of flexing, right? Not much, but you're doing a little bit of flexing. And other people are noticing, right? But you know why it is that they there. Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles right here is about how you're not giving out anything. Some you Aquarius who are in that situation where it's like they're waiting on you to give something out, you Aquarius are not giving out anything. This is not that Gretel and the Hansel story. Y'all are not breadcrumbing anybody. Dropping breadcrumbs. You're not doing any of that. You're not going out and buying anything for an individual or whatnot. That isn't interested in you for real, for real. On another level for you Aquarius, this could also represent you Aquarius learning how to save better with yourself or your significant other, right? Paying attention to this a lot closer. So you Aquarius can actually create a better financial system for yourself. And because of the fact that you Aquarius are learning how to save in a particular way, or to save a lot more, it's putting you Aquarius in a better mood, because you don't have to feel like, now I gotta get back up and exhaust myself on the job one more day, right? Again. So, which makes the relationship better. I've talked about this before, that, money is one of the things that make relationships break up. And this is why it is that I say that, 50-50 is so important, is because the people in the relationship can build wealth together. What it is that when we start talking about the building situation, that's what it is that you see people, I'm running out of here. That's the stupidity in the whole thing, right? Because they're looking for it, but they don't seem to understand that, yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time. So you either come into it, see, this is what I'm trying to say, like, you either born into it, where when I say born into it, I'm talking about the generation directly before you has had riches. So when you born, you already have that due to the fact that your parents have it right on hand. Or you have to build it. You have to take it. And how you take it is by building it. You have to build the joint, right? And that will go ahead, that could potentially take some time, right? But what happens is that you'll have people who will become impatient, right? And I talked about this in my book, That's why it is I say, go pick up Love Pays the Bills, right? The link to that is in the comment section below. Go pick it up. Because I've literally talked about this stuff. Like, a lot of the stuff that people complain about in relationships, that they spend all this time playing games, this stuff can be fixed. It's just that you have terrible people. Let's call it a spade a spade. They're terrible people who are not equipped to be in relationships, who shouldn't be in relationships. They don't want to wait or whatnot. And they think that a person who is on either side, right? Because on either side, because this happens on either side, right? One side, it may happen a lot more, but it happens on either side, right? But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, right, just in different ways. point that I'm trying to make here with that, though, is that even though that's the case, what exactly do they think is going to happen, right? They think that the person who has the money is going to just do that. Well, depending on who they are, you know, some of them are doing it for the sheer loneliness of it, where they're so broken to the point where they will shell out a couple of dollars or buy someone something, you know, just to kind of get them to stick around them, right? To like buy their companionship, you know. And then you'll have people who will know what type of time it is and be like, nah, you know, I, you know, want the companionship, but low key doesn't like the fact that they have to pay for it. Because like I said before, people who have to pay for friends, pay for companions, stuff like that, they don't actually want to do that. That's why it is that I say that 100% of them are upset. Because nobody wants to be like, yeah, I'm going to pay for this. I got to. Nobody wants to do that. There's not a single person that's like, yeah, in a perfect world, this is something that I would want to do. Not a single person. There's no exception. I've never met an exception. There's not a single person out that would be like, yeah, in a perfect world, I want to do this. I want to pay for friendship. I want to pay for companionship. Not a single one. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say with all of this that, like I said before, right? Like for you Aquarius, you Aquarius are in a situation where things, like I said, they're looking up. But you have to be able to guard that by knowing what's happening around you. So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, Tower, Six of Wands, the Moon, and then you Aquarius have the Seven of Swords to clarify the Four of Pentacles. So to clarify the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands and the Tower and the Six of Wands represent you Aquarius have to release this parasite, if there's any parasites around you trying to get some money out of you. So if all these people expect you Aquarius to take them on shopping sprees and all this other type of stuff, excuse them. Who are they to be demanding how and where you spend your money? Excuse them. And then you have the Star card the Moon card, and the Seven of Swords, which is about you Aquarius Okay. Yeah, you Aquarius are good. Y'all don't want to do anything. For you Aquarius, it's almost like it's flipped. When you didn't save up all this, when you didn't start doing it like this, compounding your money, you may have wanted to buy stuff. But that's only, you realized, some of you Aquarius realized that part of the reason why it is that you would spend is because you're looking for a place to put that money. And that now that you actually found a place or a couple of places to put that, now it's like, it's so ironic because you don't even want to spend it on frivolous things like that. So, because honestly, what I'm seeing here is that, again, this is on some biggie stuff. More money, more problems, right? More money. Okay, more money, more, I'm getting all kind of notifications. More money, more problems. Things are looking up for you, Aquarius, yet again. I would tell y'all, things are looking, y'all are staying out of the way. Things are looking up for y'all again. Individuals coming around trying to see if they can get something out of you. Some of them. So that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Listen, leave a comment. That does help the channel. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. I can't wait to where I have so much subscribers and views to the point where I can afford to take like 2 days off, come back, right? Give y'all some more YouTube videos. This type of stuff, doing this stuff almost every day can sometimes be exhausting. So I can't wait to be in that kind of position where I can give y'all the readings. I'm still going to give 150, 200%, right? 250%. But I don't necessarily have to work so much. Anyway, thank you. Peace.